Okay, so boom, let's get this productivity. Are you a busy woman entrepreneur juggling multiple tasks and feeling overwhelmed? Stay tuned because today we're diving into AI hacks that will revolutionize your productivity. You're out here building your empire, probably fueled by lukewarm coffee and the sheer will to succeed. It's a lot, right? You've got client calls, marketing strategies brewing in your head at 3 a.m., invoices that won't send themselves, and maybe, just maybe, you're trying to squeeze in a shower. Well, I might not have a cloning machine for you, yet, but I've got the next best thing. We're talking about leveraging the power of AI, and no, it's not as scary or complicated as it sounds. Today, we're not just talking about tools. We're talking about reclaiming your time, your energy, and your sanity. Let's get into it. All right, let's talk about Trello. If your project management is a chaotic mix of sticky notes and napkins, Trello is your new best friend. Think of it as a digital whiteboard, smarter and less likely to be erased by your cat. Visual organization can be a game changer. Trello uses boards, lists, and cards. Imagine a big marketing campaign board with lists like to do, doing, and done, or idea generation, content creation, promotion, and analytics. Each task becomes a card. Add details like due dates, checklists, attachments, and assign them to team members. Drag and drop cards as you progress. It's super flexible. Customize it for any project or workflow. Collaboration is seamless. Trello makes it easy to see who's working on what, share files, and leave comments. No more endless email chains. It's all right there, transparent and accessible. If you're tired of feeling overwhelmed, give Trello a serious look. Okay, next on the list, Slack. If your email inbox currently looks like a digital horror film, with unread messages piling up and important stuff getting buried faster than you can say unsubscribe, then listen up. Slack is here to rescue you from the tyranny of the inbox. It's a communication tool, but it's so much more than just instant messaging. It's about organized, efficient, and, dare I say, even enjoyable team communication. You can create different channels for specific projects, topics, teams, or even just for fun stuff like sharing memes. This means conversations stay focused and relevant. If you have a client project alpha channel, all communication about that project lives there. One of the biggest wins with Slack is speed. You get real-time responses, which is crucial when you're on a tight deadline or need quick feedback. It cuts down on the lag time that often comes with email. You can ask a quick question, get an immediate answer, and keep things moving. And let's talk about never missing an important message again. Slack has robust notification settings, so you can customize what you get alerted for. Beyond just text, you can easily share files, links, and even integrate other apps you use right into Slack. This integration capability is where Slack really shines, turning it from a simple chat app into a powerful productivity engine. So if you're ready to break free from email hell and streamline your team communication, Slack is definitely worth exploring. Give your inbox a break, girl. It deserves it. All right, let's talk about something that can save you from those oops, did I really send that? Moments. I'm talking about Grammarly. Now, we're all brilliant, obviously, but sometimes when you're typing at the speed of light trying to get a million things done, little typos and grammatical oopsies can slip through. And let's be real, those little things can impact your professional image. You want your emails, your reports, your social media posts to be crisp, clear, and error-free. That's where Grammarly steps in like your personal, on-demand editor. Think of Grammarly as that super smart, slightly pedantic friend who always knows the difference between your and your, but isn't annoying about it. It's a writing assistant that checks your grammar, spelling, punctuation, and even your tone. Yes, tone. It can tell you if your message sounds friendly, confident, or maybe a little too harsh. The beauty of Grammarly is that it works pretty much everywhere you write online. In your email client, in Google Docs, on social media platforms. It's just there, quietly underlining things in red or blue, offering suggestions. You don't have to copy and paste your text into a separate app. It integrates seamlessly, which is a huge time saver. And it's not just about catching mistakes. Grammarly also helps you write more clearly and concisely. So if you want to save time, enhance your professional image, and just generally feel more confident about your written communication, Grammarly is a no-brainer. Let's dive into Asana, a powerhouse for project management. Think of Asana as the super organized project manager who keeps everything on track. It's built for tracking progress and ensuring nothing falls through the cracks. You can create projects, assign tasks, set due dates, and track everything. Asana's standout feature is its ability to visualize project timelines. It's like having a personal assistant who never forgets a deadline. So, if you need a robust project management tool, Asana is worth checking out. Chapter 5. Rescue Time. Where does your time go? The truth serum for your schedule. Alright, let's get real for a second. Do you ever get to the end of the day, feel completely exhausted, but look back and wonder, what did I actually all day? If that sounds familiar, then you need to meet Rescue Time. This tool is like a truth serum for your work habits. It runs quietly in the background on your computer and phone, tracking how much time you spend on different apps and websites. No judgment, just data. Rescue Time gives you detailed reports and data on your digital habits. You can see exactly how many hours you spent on productive tasks versus, well, let's just say less productive ones. We all have those rabbit holes we fall into. An innocent scroll on social media that turns into an hour, or getting sucked into endless news articles. Rescue Time shines a light on these time-wasting activities, not to make you feel bad, but to empower you to make changes. Once you understand where your time is going, you can start making informed decisions to boost your productivity. Maybe you'll realize you spend way more time checking emails than you thought, or that certain social media platforms are bigger time sucks than others. This awareness is the first step to reclaiming those lost hours. Rescue Time also allows you to set goals and alerts. So, if you're serious about understanding your work habits, identifying those sneaky time wasters, and making data-driven decisions to boost your focus and efficiency, Rescue Time is an invaluable tool. Chapter 6. Zapier. Make your apps do the work for you like a digital butler. Feel overwhelmed by repetitive tasks? Meet Zapier. It automates workflows between your favorite apps. Imagine a digital butler handling all the boring stuff. Save email attachments to Dropbox, add leads to your email list, and more. Zapier does it all automatically. No coding needed. It's designed for everyone. Use pre-built zaps or customize your own. Save time and focus on what truly matters. Reclaim your time with Zapier. Chapter 7. Evernote, your brain's digital bestie, where good ideas go to thrive. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about where all those brilliant, fleeting ideas go to live and, hopefully, become something amazing. I'm talking about Evernote. If your current system for capturing ideas involves random voice notes, screenshots you can never find, and scribbles on the back of receipts, then Evernote is about to become your brain's digital bestie. It's so much more than just a note-taking app. It's a comprehensive digital workspace for all your thoughts, research, and inspiration. Think of Evernote as your everything bucket, but an incredibly organized one. You can create notes for, well, anything. Business ideas, meeting minutes, to-do lists, web clippings, recipes, travel plans, you name it. And these aren't just plain text notes. You can add images, audio recordings, PDFs, scanned documents, checklists, and even sketches. One of the most powerful features of Evernote is its searchability. Because let's be honest, capturing ideas is one thing, but being able to find them again when you need them is a whole other ballgame. Evernote's search is incredibly robust. It can even search for text within images and PDFs, which is kind of like magic. No more frantically digging through piles of paper or scrolling endlessly through your phone's Notes app. So if you're looking for a way to capture, organize, and easily retrieve all those brilliant ideas, important notes, and random bits of inspiration that fuel your entrepreneurial journey, Evernote is a must-have. Chapter 8. Go forth and be productive, Queen. All right, y'all. That's a wrap on our AI productivity hacks for us busy women entrepreneurs. We've covered a lot of ground, from organizing your projects with Trello and Asana to streamlining communication with Slack. polishing your writing with Grammarly, understanding your time with Rescue Time, automating tasks with Zapier, and capturing all your brilliant ideas with Evernote. Phew, it might seem like a lot, but trust me, incorporating even one or two of these tools into your workflow can make a massive difference. Remember, it's not about doing work. It's about making the work you do and more efficient. The goal here is to free up your time and mental energy so you can focus on the high-level strategic thinking that truly grows your business. And just as importantly, so you can have a life outside of your hustle. You deserve to build your empire without burning yourself out in the process. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.